Have you been having facial hair, pseudofolliculitis bulbae, and hyperpigmentation due to facial hair? Now, keep on watching because this video is for you. Well, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, I am kellyOG, bringing you content on all things nurses, lifestyle, aesthetics, and skincare. I will be talking about different methods of hair removal, especially focusing on the laser hair removal and comparing and also discussing the similarities to electrolysis. Let's get right into the video. But before we do that, click the subscribe button, like this video, share this video, and comment in the comment section which part of this video that you enjoyed the most. Let's get right into the video. All right. Facial hair. Now this is a topic that is very passionate many women because a lot of women in today's world have facial hair. So we all have hair on our body. The fine thin colored hair, we all have that on our body, and it's what helps to regulate the body temperature. During puberty, right, there are certain changes in the body, especially with hormones. Certain factors can contribute to why our hormones can be slightly raised, especially the androgen hormone. I'm not just focusing on the hormones part to the reason why many people can have facial hair. Also, genetics too can play a role in facial hair. But I'll be talking more on the hormonal side of facial hair than the genetic part. Genetics play a huge role in a lot of things, not just facial hair, in acne, in your body metabolism rate, and all of that. But with facial hair, sometimes the cause is unknown, but these two factors that I've mentioned are key to why some women have facial hair. There are other factors that contribute to facial hair. You can have hirsutism, trichosis. I'm not sure I pronounced that well, but the main leading cause of hirsutism is polycystic ovarian syndrome, popularly known as PCOS. Now, PCOS is characterized by tiny cysts in the ovaries. It's also characterized by increased androgen hormones and other male hormones, and is the most leading cause of facial hair in many women today. Other signs of PCOS, which I will not be talking in this video, but I'm just going to write it down here. Some other signs of PCOS can include missed period, weight gain, heavy menstrual cycle, acne. These are other things that come with PCOS, which is not really the main thing I'll be discussing in this video. I'll be talking about facial hair. You can also have Cushing's syndrome. Cushing's syndrome is also another factor that also contributes to facial hair. Now, in hair growth, we have different stages of hair growth. We have the resting phase, the transition phase, shedding phase. These are the different phases of hair, and I'll be writing that down on your screens. I would also be sharing my different sessions of hair removal with different women, which will be blurred in this video. Let's talk about the different hair growths, different stages of hair growth. There are 4 stages or 4 phases of hair growth, which I'll be discussing in bits in this video, just to give you a peripheral knowledge of hair growth, all right, and how the hair comes on individually on the face. Now we have the anagen phase, right, the catagen phase, the telophase, and the exogen phase. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing this really well, but I'll write out the names as I'm talking about it in this video. Different phases of hair growth, they all cover the growth phase, the maturation phase, and gets to the point where the hair starts to come out individually and also shed off. The shedding part is called the exogen phase. As they come out, as one is being shed off, new hair is getting ready to come out. Now with that, the anagen phase, the catagen phase, the telophase, these are the first 3 stages that is responsible for hair growth and how the hair matures. And then once it starts to shed off, new hair is coming up, which is the exogen phase. New hair is coming up, already to replace the old hair that is shedding off. Now, how does these phases or stages of hair growth respond to hair removal? In different phases, remember that there are phases of hair growth. When you start to do different hair removal methods, sometimes the phases of hair growth, if you're not sure of which phase your hair growth is, can be counterproductive in your hair removal phase. So this video is going to focus more on different methods of hair removal and the ones majorly used to reduce hair growth, to prevent PFB and also hyperpigmentation on the face. All right, there are different hair removal methods available, right? You have the shaving, tweezing, waxing, all of that. In this video, I'll be focusing more on laser hair removal and comparing it to the electrolysis or similarities between laser hair removal and electrolysis. Now, what is a laser? Now, basically, a laser is using mild radiation, right? Converting that mild radiation to energy. The energy is being converted to heat. It's now the heat that damages the hair at its hair root, the hair follicle. Now, basically, sometimes when you use a high energy with laser hair removal, it can damage the surrounding tissues. So, which is why the right energy, the right spot size, the right frequency is very important with laser hair removal. Now, laser hair removal is not a permanent hair removal, but it reduces the hair growth. Remember, I talked about different phases of hair. It reduces the hair growth to tiny bits. I'm going to be sharing videos of me in one of my screens doing a laser hair removal, and there are different laser machines available, which I'm sure is available on the internet and all of that. But I'll be talking about laser hair removal. That's Nd:YAG 1064. All right, nanometer, right? So I'll be talking about that in regards to this video. With hair growth, right, with people that come out with facial hair, you're looking at sometimes the hair growing inwards, which some people refer to as ingrown hair. It's called pseudofolliculitis bulbae. It's seen in men, it's also seen in women. Sometimes when you shave, constant shaving can predispose the hair to start growing inwards. So instead of the hair to grow out straight, the hair is curving inwards, because with friction, when you're constantly shaving, the hair is trying to, that phase at which is forming a bump is like the hair follicle protecting itself from further damage. So the hair is growing inward. So people's hair sometimes grow inward. You can see it in the bikini line area. You can see it on the jawline areas of your face. Now, how is a laser useful to people with PFB, people with facial hair, people with hyperpigmentation of the face? Once the PFB dries out, it leaves a pigment on the face, right? So with different methods of hair removal, that's the shaving, tweezing, waxing, sometimes they leave pigments on the face, which is why a laser is important. There are benefits of a laser hair removal, and I'm talking about them in points. So the first benefit of a laser hair removal is reduced hair growth. Now, reduced hair growth, the hair stops to grow out as fast as it used to. Usually, laser is not a permanent hair remover, as I have said before, but your first 10 sessions, right? Your first 4 sessions, especially if it's 1064 Nd:YAG laser on a black skin, as I'm showing you in one of my videos, the hair starts to reduce. So depending on your hair growth, the way your hair grows out. So your first 4 sessions, the hair is growing out normally. If you have like 2 weeks, 3 weeks hair cycle, the hair is growing out normally, so you will not really see the changes. Then your 5th, 6th session, again, these instances vary depending on what is your cause of hair. Now, if your hair is due to hirsutism, due to PCOS, Cushing syndrome, all of that, some modern medical history, you do need to see your gynecologist and your endocrinologist. I believe that that's the word. You need to see them for them to be able to place you on proper medications, proper tests, right? So that the treatments that you'll be doing for hair removal will be more effective. The texture of the hair, which is the fine hair that you see. So the fine hair that you're seeing on the body is what the laser will get you, especially if you are coming off with coarse hair. So reduced hair growth, fine hair, that's my number 2 benefit. The third benefit of a laser hair remover is the reduced bumps, pseudofolliculitis bulbae. So the bumps stop to come out. The bumps come as a result of the hair growing inwards because of friction, because the hair is trying to protect itself from that friction. The hair grows inward. Now laser prevents the hair from growing inwards, so the bumps stop to come. Now the fourth benefit of a laser hair remover is pigmentation. These pigments come as a result of constant shaving, picking, tweezing, and all of that. Friction basically on the skin. The more friction you get on the skin due to hair removal, the more pigments they come. So when you stop picking, tweezing, doing all of that, so technically the pigments will reduce. But you may need to do advanced treatments in skincare clinics for the pigmentations to gradually fade away. These are the benefits of laser hair removal. Complications of laser hair removal: you can have irritation, right? So because of the different energy, frequency, spot size being used, especially for skin of color, there are chances of irritation after the treatment. So you can see I'm applying like a soothing agent on my clients. So sometimes after laser, especially with women with pseudofolliculitis bulbae or hirsutism, you may do a laser and then they come up with these reactions that I'm showing you, but it's normal. So it calms down after 48 hours. So usually after a laser hair removal, you are being advised not to like do anything that could possibly irritate the skin at the time that you did the laser. Sunscreens are also recommended for you with laser hair removal so you don't burn. So the second complication that could come from laser hair removal is a burn. So with skin of color, sometimes when you use a different laser, there are chances of a burn. With a burn, skin of color is prone to rebound hyperpigmentation, especially if the setting used again is really high. So you want to avoid having a burn with laser hair removal. Then the third complication that could come from laser hair removal is sensitivity. So that area becomes sensitized. When you apply your skincare product, it looks really reddish. Erythema, the fourth point, all right? Erythema is a complication that could come as a result of laser hair removal. Now, I believe I have discussed at length benefits, complications of laser hair removal, and then let's get right into electrolysis. Electrolysis, in most cases, people refer to it as a permanent hair removal. It's not really a permanent hair removal, especially if it's not done properly. Now it takes time because you're basically trying to get out the hair entirely from the hair follicle. If you don't get the hair properly from the hair follicle, the hair grows back again. As I have talked about with you before, there are different phases of hair growth. So if the hair is not properly taken out, there are chances of reoccurrence. With laser, multiple sessions. With electrolysis, there are chances of multiple sessions. One session may not do it for you with electrolysis if it's not done properly. With electrolysis, they are using an epilateral device. The device is being used to pull out the hair from its hair root. It's a very precise treatment. It takes time. It's usually done about an hour procedure that you come in early, that the area is numbed, and we take our time to pick the hair. Now electrolysis is perfect for gray hair. I forgot to mention that with laser hair remover is the thick coarse black hair or the callus hair black, because if electrolysis is not done properly, the hair can grow back. Side effects still the same, and reduced hair growth. Use the pigments that come with facial hair. Would I advise my clients to go for electrolysis than laser hair removal? I personally would prefer laser hair removal, and I will advocate for that because it's more precise, right? The results are faster. The client knows what they would expect with laser hair removal than electrolysis. That's pretty much what I would say with electrolysis and laser hair removal. So we've come to the end of this video. So I have discussed at length with you, and I may update this video in the coming years. Who knows? So if you have questions related to laser hair removal and electrolysis, please leave them in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, like this video, share this video, comment in the comment section which part of this video that you found engaging or informative. I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.